well, I was going to do the plank video for you, and so I thought it would be a great idea to introduce you to my friend Kasia. She is a qualified yoga teacher, and she did her yoga teaching through Angeli Yoga Training School, which is where I'm doing my training, and we've become awesome friends. And I thought it would be really great for her to talk me through the plank, because she's super awesome and she's qualified to do this. But not only does she do this, she's got her own spa and she operates and does her stuff from her home. It's called Element Spa, so check out the links later and follow her. So let's get started.
So please get into a tabletop position.
Okay.
So align your knees underneath your hips, hip distance apart, curl your toes under. Shoulders stacked directly underneath your wrists. Really spread through your fingers. So this is your basic tabletop position. I'll get you now to lift your knees off the ground, all the way to straighten. So you can come into a downward dog, pedal out your feet if you need a little bit of movement in your spine. Now shift over into a high plank, shoulders stacked directly over top of your wrists. Hug your shoulder blades onto your back and hug your navel into your spine. Hips should be aligned at the same height as your shoulders. So you can lift, Andrea, a little bit higher, perfect. And tone through your core, through all your abdominal muscle, as well as hugging your shoulder blades in together.
Good.
To dig your fingers into the mat, as almost as if you want to push away from your mat.
Good.
So you feel really strong through your spine, through your shoulders. Lift your hips a little bit higher up. Shift even more forward so your heels become stacked over top of your toes or the ball mounts of your feet. Now imagine spiraling your inner thighs up towards the ceiling, powering up through your entire legs. Do you feel that?
I do.
Yeah. Lift a little bit higher. So the core is really, really strong.
Good.
Now with your spine, you want to elongate through your neck so the crown of your head points to the front of the room that you're practicing in. So it's your skull loop, your shoulder loop, your kidney loop here, inner spiral, organic energy coming out through the soles of your feet, through the crown of your head, and hugging everything into the midline for your muscular energy. So you can hold it like this for a minute if you wish, or 10 seconds. Keep lifting your hips up. Yeah.
How long has this been already?
So, and if you start shaking, that's okay. The most important thing to become really strong is to keep a micro bend into your elbows. So you're not stacking bone on bone, because then you're not using actually your muscles. So you want to keep a micro bend into your elbows, and if you have any shaking going on, that's a sign that your muscles are getting stronger, which is really, really good.
Awesome.
Yeah?
I'm shaking.
Okay. If you
Remember
wish, you
to
can lower down onto your knees.
Super.
So a modification for plank, you could do the same thing on your knees.
Okay.
Still hugging your shoulders onto your back, navel into spine, spiraling your inner thighs up and back, micro bend into your knees at the same time, into your elbows, pardon me, into your elbows. Push the ground away from the floor. And to have a little bit more muscular energy in a tabletop plank, imagine pulling your knees towards your wrists and your wrists towards your knees, and notice how that automatically powers up through your entire front body, through your entire core.
Yeah.
You can also pulsate through your arms, wanting to press your arms kind of in together and towards each other.
Oh, yeah.
Imagining isometrically pulling your arms to each other and then pulling your arms away. And you will feel the ignition of your inner arms and your outer arms as you do that.
Wow, got it.
At the same time, pulling your knees and wrists towards each other.
Got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Come back up, downward dog. Walk up your feet. And there's your plank.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Woo!
Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So you know who you are. If you can do that for over 10 minutes, send me the video.
And to give your plank a little bit more of a challenge, what you can do is, Andrea, come back into downward dog, shift over into high plank. Remember your inner thighs up towards the sky, hug your shoulder blades together, hips same height as your shoulders. Stay where you are with your body. Lift your left leg parallel to the ground, off the mat. A little bit lower. Imagine pushing the sole of your foot out behind you and really hugging your femur bone right into your hip socket, into your left hip socket.
Yeah, I can feel
Lower
it.
down. Do the same with your right leg. Lift your right leg up. Beautiful. Pressing out away from the sole of your foot and down. Lift your left leg up. Touch your left knee to your left elbow. Keep lifted in your hips. Return back into high plank. Do the same with your right leg. Right knee to right elbow. And return back.
Woo.
So kind of cool modification.
Very cool. Okay, we need a holiday for some advanced planking.
Yeah, so let's do it against the wall.
Okay.
Andrea, bring your heels up towards the wall. That's exactly how you are.
Okay.
And come down onto your forearms. We'll do the forearm plank first.
Okay.
Shoulders stacked right underneath right over top of your elbows, and hug your elbows in together. You can lightly interlace your hands, your fingers onto your mat. Start to shift a little bit forward, and start with one leg to press maybe about 6 inches off the ground into the wall as you lift your hips up. You can bring your feet a little bit apart or together. Yeah, it's easy to really slide down. So it's a lot of energy coming out through your heels that you want to really dig your feet right into the wall.
Okay. Feels like it wants to come forward.
Yeah. You might have to adjust a little bit depending on how long your legs are or how long you are.
How's that?
It's pretty good, right? But what we want is the hips to be aligned at the same height as her shoulders. So you will have to walk yourself probably another 6 to 8 inches forward.
Wow.
Yeah. Really plug your legs, your feet right into the wall. Hug everything into the midline. Yeah, that's looking better. Extend your crown of your head forward. Shoulders onto your back. And lower down onto your knees.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Right.
So we can do the same thing. I'll do it along with you this
Let's
time.
do it. On our hands?
On our hands.
Okay, let's go.
Again, remember just to push the feet back into the wall.
Got it.
Shoulders over top of your wrists. Press into the wall. You may have to adjust, walk yourself a little bit forward. Hug everything in. Inner thighs to the sky. Yeah?
Yeah.
And let's hold this one for 10 minutes.
Yeah, right. Woo!
Good job.
Thank you.
Look at that. Perfect.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Hey. Fantastic. Okay, guys, I'm done. Just with that little bit amount of movement, I promise you, when you really engage your core like you should, and I think that's an important part of yoga actually. In every single asana pose that you do, it's all about this core. And so you can make it what you want it to be. It was really amazing. I promise you, my shoulders, if you slide down that wall, it means you've got to push your feet into the wall. Push the wall over, but do it. It's so worth it, hey?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. So what we want to do is give credit to Tranquil Yogi, where I bought my mat from, whom I bought my mat from. And you'll see they've got these beautiful stuff behind me. They've got cork mats, these rubber mats. So we're very grateful to use their equipment. So thank you so much, Paul. And then I just want to give a shout out to Kasia again for her spa called Edelman Spa. Tell us a little bit about it, actually.
Well, it's a home-based business, so I do it out of my home. So
Okay.
I've been doing it for 9 years now.
Seriously? Yes.
Yeah, so I'm my own boss, which is a pretty cool thing to do.
That is
Yeah.
cool, and I promise you should check out her Instagram because you will not believe the stuff that she's created for like Halloween makeup stuff. She's an amazing makeup artist, but also speak to her. Get on that bed for a massage, for facials, for everything. And I'm so glad that you are in my life and that we get to do this together. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Andrea. And
It's a
thank you for
pleasure.
having me
Awesome.
in your video. It's so cool. It's my first time ever doing a video, so
Oops. It's my first time doing a yoga video. I felt like kind of, should we do this, shouldn't we? And I had so many
Why
people
not?
saying to me, Andrea, we want to see the plank. So for you out there, that wonderful gentleman, side note, he used to be my boss in South Africa. We know you can do your plank for 10 minutes. I'm already sweating. I want to see your video, or send us a pic. Come on, Richard. Oh, did I mention his name? So sorry. Have a great weekend.
Bye guys.
Ciao.
Thank you. Thank you, Andrea.
Pleasure.